Hello everybody, hello, and welcome. It's time to play everyone's favorite game. Is the stream lagging? Is YouTube absolutely butchering the stream? Let's take a gander, shall we? Everyone's favorite moment where I just sit here like a little freak, a little psychopath, and put my hand in a circle to see if YouTube is losing its shit over the stream or not. Yes. I'm so happy that I have to do this every single stream now because YouTube just loves to change things and tell nobody, and then you go live and your content looks terrible. And you go, "Oh, well, awesome. I love that. Thanks, YouTube." I think we're good. Doesn't seem like it's lagging. Hello, everybody, though. Lil Buck Gamer Boy. Hello. Hi, Kenzie. We're going to be continuing our playthrough of... What the hell is this game called? The first Berserker Khazan. There we go. No, that didn't have to look it up or anything. We're going to be continuing our playthrough of this. Seems pretty enjoyable so far. Good Souls-like. Oh yeah, we had just ran ahead to find this, so let's go back out here and see if we can't explore a little bit more. Fight. Oh! Ooh, that's a lot of damage. I got that ability now, so I can do a little heavy. What is block again? Left bumper. Oh! Jesus. That guy on Twitch? Yeah, that guy's on Twitch. Yo, chill, dude. Little stinky boy.
If you want to live, to stay sane, run now. What's in there is worse than anything I can describe.
Don't shoot me, don't shoot me, don't shoot me, don't shoot me, don't shoot me. Can he hit me? Nah, we're fine. I'm feeling pretty low energy today after work, I'm not gonna lie. I will try to not be incredibly boring and sleepy, but we'll see what happens. No promises. Oh, Jesus Christ. That actually does a lot of damage. Ooh, speaking of a lot of damage, you son of a bitch. Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I'm feeling kind of sleepy. But I did just crack open another energy drink, so you know, that might remedy it. We're going with the old man golfer look today. And that's the play. Before Kenzie even says anything about it, as I know that she likely will. Sometimes you just gotta get ahead of the bullet, you know? Guard stamina damage decrease. I think we're fine. Sack Boys Sack is a crazy name. That is a crazy name. How dare you do Little Big Planet like that? That's just not right, man. That's just wrong. My turn. Ugh. Boomer golfer, yep. That's the look. I'm rocking that white privilege attire. I still don't really know what those crystals do, but it doesn't really hurt me to get them. Is there any map feature in the game? Probably not, right? That's not usually in these types of games. Kind of sad. I am a map enjoyer. Especially when, you know, I'm playing the game and I'm sleepy in the morning and then I go to work and now I don't remember what the hell was going on. Oh. Honestly. Oh yeah. Marcus in a Detroit Become Human profile picture. Man of culture. God, Detroit's so good. It's really a shame that David Cage had all of those controversies and was kind of exposed as being a little fucking freak. Because I would love some more David Cage games, man. Why is it always the freaky ones? You know? That make the best shit. Something about the artistic mind, I suppose. This leads to these guys being little weirdos. It's really a shame. That's a cool sprint attack. You just shoulder charge them. Like the Japanese old man when he sees a foreigner on the train. Real story. That man shoulder charged the shit out of me. Spun me around like a damn Looney Tunes character. To be fair, though, it did happen in Hiroshima, so, you know, valid, I would say, valid. Understandable. We got little lizard people. I'm about to stab him right in the booty hole. Ooh. Tally ho, bitch. Ugh. Oh. Big bonk. Big bonk does work in this game. The video in the Discord? Oh, what? The guy with the big ball?
It looks like they were trying to summon something into that corpse. Necromancy. Was that what was happening here?
That was definitely something. Not exactly the thing I was expecting to start off my workday saying. I think that was literally like, I was like, oh, let me check the Discord right after I started work. I was like, oh, good heavens. That is a man with a giant ball sack. That's basically me. All sack, no peen. But I at least have 2 balls. For now. Who knows? Testicular cancer do be a bitch. I'm just gonna... Boop. We're just gonna do that. Ow, that second one is quick. Can I play Morrowind next stream? No. 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 Yeah, once I get caught up on everything, I might do Oblivion Remaster. It's certainly possible. If I can get caught up on everything, that is, before something new comes out. Of course, we have... I think the next new game is going to be Elden Ring Night Reign, so I have like 2 weeks before something comes out. Which is nice. Gives me some time to play some of the stuff I missed when I was in Japan. But... somebody's... playing some music. You fucked up, son. Ooh. Ooh. What if that's a good guy? But yeah, typically on the channel, I try and focus on new games. At the very least, when I say new, I know some people are like, new games? You're playing a game that came out March 27th, you know? But, you know, at least games that came out that year. What I typically mean when I say new games. Hi, hell yeah. Bro, serious question. 5'8", 19. Am I cooked or not? No, you're not cooked, dude. Get that out of your mind entirely. Height is not nearly as big of a thing as people make it out to be. All right? That's like short man syndrome. Get that out of your head, man. Just make something of yourself. Focus on your own success. Focus on your career. Get in good shape. Get some, like, decent fashion. And you'll be fine. I have never once had issues picking up chicks or anything. I've been in, you know, relationships like probably around 12, 13 years of my life with various chicks. And I'm 5'8". It's never been a problem for me. Just be confident. And, you know, being funny helps. Try working on that as well, if you're not already.
Today, just look straight ahead. But peace can be found when you look up instead. Oh, wait. Your eyes see a thief, but I promise I'm not. I'm just a poet. Let your eyes and ears deceive you not. Might I suggest placing your weapon by your side, and we can talk about whatever you'd like.
Yeah, this is the first Berserker Khazan MMA center.
What you see is what you get. I could be a grave robber, a beggar, or even...
Yeah, Grandma. Hey, me good bad, Zizek.
But deep down, I'm a bard through and through. I sing tales found in every corner of the world, old and new.
Think since he's a bard, he's sexing up the lizards here. I mean, that's typical bard behavior, right? How many of these lizard chicks are hatching eggs? Where am I from? I'm from Canada. But I've lived in the US most of my life.
I'm here because I had a question for one of the foes lurking around. But it seems he met his end, for he is nowhere to be found.
Do you have to speak in rhymes 24/7? Have you been cursed or something? Because if not, you can stop. I'm so motivated now. Good, man. You should be. Yeah, a lot of people get caught up on things like, oh man, I'm ugly, or I'm not you know, tall enough or whatever, right? And really all that does is hurt you. Just be confident, work on yourself. That's all you have to do, man. Too many stupid Jesus freaks on YouTube Live. Coming from atheist all the way. That is hilarious. Nah, Peche, I'm not even gonna try and say the last part of your name, but Peche, we're not speaking Czech here, man. English only. Isn't it literally like one of the rules when you go to type in the chat? Doesn't it pop up? Or did they get rid of that? I could have sworn it pops up and it tells you like English only. Maybe it doesn't, but English only. Hi Zane, how's it going, dude? Hi Dawson.
Bandits stormed in, fearless and bold. But the
You love
Dragon
Czech
King
people?
leader took
Very
them down,
cool.
truly
I'm not one of them.
a sight to behold.
So,
Language of the Dragonkin is not one I know, but I heard them say, Hismar the Berserk Dragon, the continent's one common foe. You wouldn't believe what safety reveals.
they just double tap the button.
Moment which inspired this new poem that details
I'm from Canada.
all that I feel.
But I've lived in America since I was 3, so honorary American, I suppose you could say.
I've wandered this land for years on end, gathering inspirational and thought-provoking knickknacks that twist and bend.
Yeah, no religious talk. Like you said, there's plenty of, you know, religious people on YouTube Live. People come here to get away from that. We don't really talk politics. We don't talk religion. We're here to play video games. That's about it.
When you're out and about, and there are some
Time and a
oddities
place.
you'll find,
This isn't the
these
time nor the
bits and
place.
bobs are items that I collected, of the curious kind. They might not be of great use to me, yet they could be exactly what you need to see. But take a peek at what I've got. You might find something, or maybe not.
Poison cleanse, plague cleanse. Exposes the enemy's back, making them temporarily vulnerable. What is this? Oh, reset stats. Explodes when thrown, dealing continuous water damage to enemies within range. Removes flame. Maybe we'll come back for some potions. Can I turn my like count off? Asking because I never see yours. Thought it was a glitch. Yeah, I have likes and dislikes hidden. I've had them hidden on my content for... Ah, Jesus. Probably 7 years? 8 years? Something like that? A very, very long time. Way before YouTube got rid of, like, the publicly visible dislikes and everything.
Please! I didn't do anything! It was that noble! I didn't know he'd do that to her, I swear!
Alright, animal, have fun. Increases the amount of netherworld energy stored at the start of a mission or when interacting with Blade Nexus. Oh, cool. So we, oh shit. Oh, oh, Jesus Christ. Sure you'll pop in later? I know, I gotta take away your mod. You're never here. Didn't like the game? Well, that's unfortunate. I'm enjoying it quite a bit so far. Hey, whoa, whoa. What? I'm just saying. I mean, what do we tell people when they ask how to become mods on the channel, right? We tell them you gotta be consistently active on the channel. When you tell them that they, you know, they gotta be in the Discord. And that's what we tell people. Did I play Stalker 2? I did, yeah. I play basically all new releases. Uh-oh. 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 Ow. Oh, wow. Bro's not taking a lot of damage. At least he can only hit once. Oh, I was so wrong, and it's such a comedically funny time to be wrong. Ugh. Ooh, my stamina. Get baited. Little stinky boy. Gotcha, bitch. I sub and like, wow, thank you, Diddy. I'll forgive you for what you did to my booty cheeks that one time. Stalker 2, very sexy game. I don't know if you know what sexy means, because in that context, I'm not exactly sure what you're saying. Are you attracted to the video game? Is that what you're saying? Which, hey, I mean, to each their own and everything. I'm not here to kink shame, but I don't know if that word means what you think it means. Thank you for subbing, Diddy. Crazy sentence to say. You fucked up, son. Ooh. Keep your toes warm at night. Doesn't that mean something? I got Momo to do that, bro. But yeah, I've had likes and dislikes off on the content for a very long time. You can still like and dislike the content. It's just nobody can see the likes and dislikes. And the reason why I've done that is the same reason, like, I don't really believe in likes and dislikes, is because this way people actually watch the content to form an opinion. They don't just look at the like to dislike ratio, right? Or the like to dislike bar. They actually watch the content and then they come to their own conclusion. They engage in a, you know, a little bit of critical thinking. And especially as a small content creator, the likes and dislike system was very often just misused against small content creators. What an unpleasant surprise. You would get dislike rated, you know? Like some dude would share your video on Reddit. This happened a couple times to me. Some dude would share my video on some like subreddit or something like that. And then I'd have a bunch of like turbo dweebs disliking my content for like 2 weeks. Just the moment that I uploaded anything. And then, you know, that was back when dislikes were visible. But somebody would click on your new video and then they would see a 90% dislike rating because like you had like fucking 8 dudes, you know, just insta dislike everything that you uploaded without watching it, without actually like disliking it for any meaningful reason. And then they'd be like, oh, a 90% dislike. I'm not watching this. They'd click off, you know? So back in the day, that's why I hid the likes and dislikes. Because I remember very distinctly, I was doing a Let's Play of Alien Isolation. And in one of the videos, I said that I wasn't a big fan of anime. I didn't really like anime. Like, that was literally the extent of what I said. Is I was like, I've watched a few anime. I'm not really the biggest fan of anime. And some dude saw that. He got personally offended. He shared my video on an anime subreddit and was like, this guy's talking shit about anime. I'm sure none of them even watched the video, but they all came over, they disliked the video, and then like they were lurking on the channel for probably a good couple months, you know? Like for a good couple months, the moment I uploaded anything, there would be like 10 instant dislikes. So, yeah, and that was very harmful for the channel, especially, like I said, when you're a small content creator, people click on the content and then they just see like, whoa, this has 10 dislikes. This must be a garbage video or a scam or something, you know? So, yeah. Yeah, I got rid of it a long time ago. The likes and the dislikes still go through. I've shown them many times on stream just because every now and then you have somebody like, oh, you're hiding the likes and the dislikes because you get like tons of dislikes on your content. Actually, I've shown it many times on the channel, but the average like to dislike ratio is 95% likes on my content. Like almost all of my content is actually close to 100% likes to dislikes. My content is very positively liked. And I think a big reason for that is once you hide likes and dislikes, trolls don't gain anything from disliking the content anymore. You know, disliking was sort of like weaponized to where you could really hurt a content creator by disliking their content. And now that you can just hide it so people can't see it, because there's even the add-on now where like people, if you have it, your likes visible, people can see the dislikes. It's not an accurate like add-on at all. People put way too much faith in it because it simply extrapolates based upon the number of people that use the add-on, how many people total are going to dislike the content, which is, if you know anything about statistics, it's not accurate at all. But yeah, it's an interesting situation with likes and dislikes because I see the validity of the system just purely with scams, right? There's a lot of videos that are just straight up scams on YouTube, and it can be nice to see, oh, this has a 90% dislike. This is probably a scam, or this is probably like a solution to my problem that isn't going to work. In theory, I can see most definitely the application on a consumer basis, but as a content creator, I have never once seen dislikes be used in a constructive way. So that's why for me, I think the dislike system is like largely pointless because a dislike doesn't tell me anything about what you don't like on the content, right? You could dislike because you don't like my voice. You could dislike because you don't like my face or what I'm wearing. You could dislike maybe because there's a technical difficulty or something like that, right? I have no idea why you're disliking, which is why I think comments are just infinitely more valuable as a means of, you know, providing criticism, because, and that's why I don't censor comments, is because comments are actually viable. Like if somebody comments and they go, oh, hey, like you have an issue where there's no sound from, you know, 5 minutes to 6 minutes or something like that. It's like, oh, awesome. That's actionable, valuable, constructive criticism that I can actually engage with and better the content. Or they can say, you know, maybe, oh, I didn't really like the way this video was structured, yada, yada, right? It gives me something. There's something there. A dislike doesn't give me anything. It doesn't tell me anything at all. And a lot of the times, my most disliked content, there's nothing wrong with the actual content. It's just people don't like the title, or people don't like the thumbnail, or people don't like what you're trying to say, you know? A great example of that is like whenever I review a game that has a large negative like zeitgeist around it, right? So a really good example would probably be like Dragon Age Veilguard. Dragon Age Veilguard, I did a review, and in the review I very clearly describe why I don't think the game is like the worst game ever made, and why I think it's enjoyable enough, right? Etc., etc. But because of the title and because of the thumbnail, tons of people just click on the video, they dislike it, and then they click off. And I don't think YouTube users realize that I can see how long you guys are watching the content. So I can see if the average like watch time is like 10 seconds or something. I know you guys, you know, aren't watching the fucking video, which means you are just disliking based on likely the title and the thumbnail, right? So it's kind of one of those things where just in general, I don't think the metric really helps, and that's why I've had it off on the channel for such a long time. But the content is unanimously, like, it has a great like rating across the board. Basically, all of the streams are 100% like rating, or at least high 90%. And same with the videos. Like, the videos almost never get many dislikes, unless it is something, like I said, around a more controversial topic. We're talking a Star Wars Outlaws, you know, a Dragon Age Veilguard, like stuff like that. Where if you say even a single thing positive, then about something, then like the internet is gonna jump on you, you know. Hey Fishing Geek, how's it going, dude? It's good for your mental state. I mean, I don't really care too much about like seeing dislikes and stuff. I mean, I'll be honest, I never really look at it, but I don't really care too much about it from like a mental state perspective. It's just, if something does not, if I do a pros and a cons like assessment of something, which is how I make most decisions in my life, is just with a pros and cons assessment of something. If it has more cons than pros, I'm just going to eliminate it from my life. Is typically how I see things. I'm a very like rational, analytical person. So for me, it's just pros and cons of having likes and dislikes visible. The pros, you know, far outweigh the cons. So, or I guess you could even say the cons far outweigh the pros. For having it visible, I suppose. That's awesome, Vision. 800 views, no likes or dislikes. Yeah, people don't like and dislike content at a very high rate. I think that would be awesome. If you had to fully watch the content, or at least like watch like 70% of the content in order to like or dislike, I would turn it on in a second. I think, yeah, then it would actually be somewhat representative of a quality assessment. Instead of, I didn't like thumbnail, I didn't like title, I didn't like this dude's voice, I didn't like this guy's face, you know? Or whatever reason people dislike in the first 2 seconds of a video. Yeah, I think that then it would actually be somewhat valuable. But yeah, but people will like dislike just to dislike, and I think that's probably the majority of people. Is like a bunch of people online making a concerted effort to try and dislike bomb content is typically when you see that most often. If I watch a video times 2, does it count the video watch time as half? No, it doesn't. It only counts how much of the progress bar has moved. But like I said, a lot of users, because most of you guys probably don't make content, you probably don't realize that we can see how much of the content you're watching. And so, like, the number of times I'll have some dude commenting on the video, and I already instantly know he hasn't watched the whole video, because something he's saying, I will directly refute or have, you know, a very strong rebuttal towards later in the video. Like, so I already know from that perspective, but also I can check and see that this guy hasn't watched any of the content. You know, he hasn't actually watched the video. And I'll routinely call people out on that. I'm like, so you didn't watch the video and you're commenting on it. You know, here's a timestamp for when I directly talk about this thing. And then they'll be like, yeah, no, I know, I watched the video. Like, no, you didn't. Why are you lying to me? why are you trying to lie to me? I can see that you didn't. Like, I can see it. Why are you trying to lie? It's so funny to me. It's just such weird, chronically online behavior. Don't like how breedable I look. See? See, men out there? This is the power of the white privilege look. Looking like a 80-year-old golfer. That's right. See? Take notes. Yeah, Kenzie's actually, I mean, made content is a little bit. Kenzie is taken clips from games and uploaded them. I don't know if that really counts as making content, but you know, it's something. I get you uploaded content. I'll give you that. No, sometimes she puts funny little videos, like funny little cuts and stuff, but it's more rare. Most of the time, Kenzie's content is just like, here's 30 seconds of a cutscene. Don't like how YouTube makes you have at least 50 subscribers to live stream on mobile. Want to do more of the walk away live streams where you just show something peaceful? Do they do that? Do you have to have 50 subs to stream on mobile? Oh, I didn't actually even know that. I did just find out that unless you have like 1,000 subs or something like that, you're actually limited on how many viewers you can have on YouTube live streams. I don't know if you guys knew about that. I actually just recently found out about it. I went to watch a buddy's live stream, and it said you have too many, like there's too many live viewers right now. They're at the cap for live viewers until they hit like a certain sub threshold. I was like, what? You can have too many like it caps you on viewers. I don't know what the cap is, but they have a cap on viewers unless you have past X amount of subs, which is so weird. I didn't know that was a thing, though. I've seen creators get dislike bombed because they talked about something bad that happened to them, and people didn't like what happened to them. All dislikes, but all supportive comments. Yeah, that's another thing, is it's like, oh, like I remember when my mom got cancer, and I made a video talking about it when she got melanoma. That video did have a lot of dislikes. And that was like my inference as well, is it's like, oh man, your mom has cancer? I don't like that. That's sad. So I'm gonna dislike. You know? And it is kind of like a confusing thing, because it's like, well, yeah, you probably don't want to like a video about someone's mom having cancer, but like, you don't want to dislike a video either, because it's like saying you dislike the video, you know? That is a bit of a conundrum. What hitting like or dislike actually does. I mean, these days, to my understanding, maybe things have changed, but at least last time I looked into it, which to be fair was like a year ago or something, dislikes actually algorithmically count the same essentially as likes, is they count as engagement. The last time I checked, that's how the system was functioning, is that YouTube didn't really care at all if stuff was getting like disliked, is because it counted as engagement. But that could have changed. It was kind of also the funny thing, is it's like if you're mass disliking content, you're kind of helping the content creator in a way. Yeah, Kenzie deserves it, though, so... She actually did deserve it. I think she deserved worse, honestly. I'm the one that reported it to YouTube, and I told them, I said, I think you need to just take this channel down. This chick is a fucking menace, bro. Get her out of here. I was sad that that's all they did. This was back in the era before they switched from the star rating. Ah, gotcha, yeah. Got 2 strikes from live streaming GTA from copyrights. Oh, I have like a bajillion copyright strikes on the channel. Almost every time I stream, I get copyright struck. And then I have to go in and I have to like mute the audio or whatever. Because games use, you know, copyrighted audio a lot of the time. Ow. Like, it's not all that uncommon. If you get one more, you're banned. Oh, damn. You mean like the hardcore, like actual big boy strikes. That's crazy. Yeah, I just get the, I get like the flags where it's like, okay, they're gonna take the money from your content. Unless you go and you like mute the audio or whatever. Wow. Look at this guy. A mobile dude. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. That 1-2 buckle my shoes is a toughie. Oh. He's flipping and dipping and shit. Ow. Ow. Yeah, she has a separate channel where she posts content. I can confirm. I'm subbed. They were dicks to me about it. Never at any point did I intend to claim it as my own music or have people join in to listen to it, as if YouTube doesn't have 100 people uploaded it already. Yeah, true. Almost took this for first Berserker. Well, you were almost right. That is exactly what this is. Oh, they got me in the rigmarole. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Dreidel, dreidel. Oh. Bonk. What game is this? This is the first Berserker Khazan. Never got this far. I'm not very far. I think I'm like 3 hours in. Something like that. Whoa. But it's quite good so far, actually. I'm pretty surprised. I'm as bad as it sounds, I'm actually always genuinely surprised whenever I play a Souls-like that's good. Would I rather watch 2 bums fight or 2 people fight with their bums? I'm gonna guess you don't mean fight with their bums as in like a Pokemon battle where you're calling out like 2 fucking alcoholic crackheads or something, right? I'm gonna guess you mean like they're actually fighting with their ass. There's an anime like that, isn't there? Where it's like chicks that fight with their ass. Yeah, I would watch that. That sounds sick. That's some real content right there. Oh no. You weren't supposed to aggro your homies, bro. Ow, my face. I feel like sumo wrestling with booty cheeks would slap. I would slap them booty cheeks, that's for damn sure. Ooh. What is this, puzzle? Oh. Bye-bye. A and B both mean the same thing. Does it? I'm having to puzzle. I'm gonna assume I just have to make it look the same way as all the others. Same with the other one. Nothing disgusting about the human body. Don't try and make sense, Kenzie. That's your first mistake there. Kenzie's what us in the business like to call retarded. And she'll call you a gross pervert for just being like, you know, that chick is kind of attractive. She'll be like, ew, what's wrong with you? You're like, what? What do you mean? You routinely talk about like giving hand jobs in a fucking drive-through. Well, that's different. You gross pervert. But of course she doesn't sound like that. She goes, well, goddamn, that's different. Let me tell you what. It's completely different, let me tell you. Alright. When I say it ain't dirty, but when you say it is dirty, it's really that simple. What don't you get? And then she'll try and pretend that she doesn't talk like that. Behind my foreskin. You fool. I don't have foreskin. You buffoon. It was filleted off of my body decades ago. I lost mine. He stole my joke. Great minds think alike, my friend. That doesn't look good. Oh! Oh, look at that dodge. Battered blade. When I literally sniff the screen after saying a character's hot, that is perverted. Woman, you have 3 children. Right? I have none. Who's the pervert?
The device is still working.
Okay? Think about it.
Mortal, find a way to deactivate it.
I'm working on it, dude. Clearly. Why do you think I'm coming in and murdering the shit out of all these lizards? It is weird we have the standard to mutilate male genitalia instead of teaching proper hygiene, but I wouldn't know the struggle of not being snipped. I just think let people make the choice, right? Like if they want to get it done when they grow up, sure. But yeah, just kind of like forcing it on a little dude that doesn't know what the hell's going on. But I mean, I will say, at least culturally, I know far more women that find a circumcised more attractive than an uncircumcised. All right. Now listen, I'm not hating on you. I'm not hating on you uncut brothers out there, okay? I'm just telling you anecdotally. I've met far more women and men that prefer the snippy snip. All right, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but it is what it is. So you're kind of giving your baby a buff, but also there is the risk that they botch it, right? And then you end up with a kid that like has a reduced feeling or something like that. Like there are big possible negatives that do indeed happen. Bonk. That looks like it's gonna explode. Can you shoot this and tell me if it'll explode? Yep. Okay. That's what I thought. I figured. I did figure, but... Am I talking about circumcision? I am, yes. Very astute of you. Mm-hmm. I am indeed. It looks like he's hiding. My penis is an adorable little guy in a turtleneck. I'm just happy I'm not a parent, so none of this, I don't really give a shit about any of this because I'll never have to worry about any of this. Uh-oh, no stamina. I've made a fumble. I've made a fumble. Oh, I've made such a critical fumble. Ooshka. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. Excuse me, sirs. I'll return with you quickly. I'm not running away. I'm tactically repositioning. Just trying to stay body positive. Honestly, I mean, I would rather be uncircumcised than have a small wiener. You know, I would trade bodies with a whole lot of dudes. Not really, actually. I've came to terms with my wiener. I've accepted it. People out here saying all kinds of heinous shit about turtleneck sweaters. I think that's crazy, bro. That's crazy to like put someone down for something that they literally had no choice in. Like if you're gonna body shame, bro, do it because someone's fat, you know? Like they at least chose that. Body shame fat people if you're gonna body shame. Don't be body shaming people because of their skin color or because of their, you know, if their parents' decision to cut them or not at birth. That's crazy, man. I didn't get a say in that. Yeah, you get what you get, you know? The bright side of having a small ween is the bright side of, you know, being ugly. It's one further variable that you know whoever's with you is with you because of who you are, not because of some extra thing. You know, I think that's beautiful. Like, I could tell you for damn sure, all the people I've been with are not with me because of my wiener size. And I think that's beautiful. Right? Same thing with being ugly. You never have to worry about your bitch being with you because of your good looks. You don't have to worry about her leaving you when you get old. Because you're ugly. You know that bitch loves you. And that's beautiful. That is reassurance in its truest form. You know, it's not like having money. Where it's like, is this person with me just because of my money? Ooh, what a stutter.
Elite enemy. Elite enemies are powerful enemies with high health and stamina. They possess powerful abilities such as frenzy, attribute-based weapons, and health or stamina absorption. Once defeated, they do not respawn.
Well, that's nice. Bonk. Bad lizard boys get the bonk. Uh-oh. Thank God I only did a light attack there. Oh, he applies frost. I see. Bonk. That's a lot of stamina he used. Uh-oh. Okay, we're fine. Ooshka. I mostly hear complaints about folks who find lint on uncircumcised dicks are just like they're gross, but nah, that dude just don't wipe his peen. What the hell? Yeah, I don't have that. I definitely don't have that issue being circed. I don't have a lint. Ugh. Yeah, that just sounds like a general hygiene issue. I don't know if that's a circ problem, I'll be honest. I mean, I guess these need to face each other. What the fuck am I saying about peeing? Because be YouTube friendly. Be YouTube friendly? Why do I give a fuck about that? I don't give a fuck if I'm monetized or not? Why would I care? We want to talk about peen. We're going to talk about peen. It's an 18+ stream. Yeah, I don't give a shit, brother. I'm not one of those sellout YouTubers that's like, oh, I have to say unalive so I can make my couple dollars. Shut up. Get a real job, you fucking loser. I work a normal job, so I don't care at all if I make a couple $100 or something like that. Choose your conversation. Ghost, aka Simon. I've been making videos for 13 years. I have thousands of videos made where I talk about, trust me, way more heinous shit than this. They don't care. They do not care. I literally know a guy that was posting child pornography as his thumbnails to his YouTube streams, and he's still not banned. And he's a white dude with a face cam that would say the N-word routinely, hard R, on stream, hundreds of times on stream. And he would get thousands and thousands of views and wasn't banned. Okay? You're fucking retard if you think that YouTube actually gives a shit about me talking about dick cheese or something like that. And also, for your record, I work as a biochemist, my guy. I did not McDonald's. I work as a biochemist. I've worked as a scientist for like 5 years now. So, yeah. You have literally no idea who you're talking to. Actually, zero idea. Yeah, and then he went to prison. He went to prison because me and a bunch of people reported his Discord, actually. And, okay, I thought there might be a secret. The secret was my own demise. That's a bummer. That's 8 deaths. God damn it, that's like 3 deaths to dying now. Or to falling. God damn it. But yeah, anyway, you know, the FBI then raided his fucking house and they got him. I love you too, Diddy. Can we permaban Ghost? What a fucking retard.
I'd beat your ass, kid.
Right. The guy leaving hate comments and on the internet is definitely such a tough guy. How imposing. Oh no. Please, no. The guy talking shit online in his free time. Ah. Anything but that. He seems so tough and cool. I'm sure he has a million bitches too, and he's a millionaire. Some people are just such fucking losers, man. What a way to spend your free time. I'm a millionaire in debt. I mean, I'm sure someone out there will tell you that that's a good thing. Yeah, my favorite troll thing that I see all the time is that apparently all the people that troll are millionaires, hyper successful giga chads that are trained in like have black belts in 10 different types of martial arts, and they have like 75 wives. It's like, wow, it's crazy how every single person that trolls on the internet is a hyper successful individual. That's wild how that works out. It's almost like they're all liars and losers or something. It's crazy. The Navy SEAL copy pasta, that is a good one, man. That is a real good one. Can I raise this up? No. Okay. Fair enough. I'm a loser, but at least not a liar. Not a loser at all, man. You're in a happy relationship. You're spending your free time, you know, watching something that you actually enjoy. You're not trying to bring down others in your free time. You're not trying to, you know, spread negativity or something like that. Sounds to me like you're winning, man. You've got a home. Most people don't have that these days. Most people, like, don't even think that they'll ever be able to buy a home in their lifetime. Yeah, you're doing great, man. That's just kind of something that trolls will never understand, is that the moment that they engage in trolling in any capacity, they instantly reveal that their life is just inferior to mine and most productive human beings. Because people that actually have good lives don't spend their free time like that. It is the ultimate self-report. So it's why, like, I always just find it funny when people conduct themselves in that manner. Because it doesn't matter what you tell me after the fact. You could tell me you're a bajillionaire or whatever. The truth is, you're spending your free time like this, which means you're a loser. Maybe you are a millionaire, but you're still a loser. You're probably not, you know, statistically speaking, but maybe you are. But you're still a loser because you're spending your free time like that, you know? Oh, I can unlock this now. I don't know what Spirit of Advocacy is. I don't know what that is. Is that when a Spirit of Advocacy dies? Oh, I think my cousin was saying this game has summons. That's probably summons. Spirit of Advocacy is probably your summon. I'm probably not going to use summons, to be honest. So I don't really care about that. Probably going to raw dog this. Lacrima means tear in Latin, as in weeping tears. That's cool. That's a neat fun fact. Anybody that will actually say that they're a loser is probably not a loser, because they probably have the self-awareness to realize their situation, which means they probably are going to do something to change their situation. And the thing is, also, there's nothing wrong with being a loser. There's something wrong with continuing to be a loser and being content with being a loser and not making changes in your life to change your situation. Like, I was a loser. Brother, I was homeless. That's like literally losing as hard as you can lose. It's pretty hard to lose any harder than that. I lost my goddamn home. You know? But what's important is how you react to that. My solution to, you know, or not even my solution, my reaction to being homeless or not liking my life was never go online and leave hate comments on small streamers. Never once crossed my mind. My reaction was, shit, I need to get a job. I need to get another job. I need to, you know, find somewhere to live tonight. Not a mimic. I don't even know if there's mimics in this game, but I'm just gonna attack every chest. You suck D? On occasion, if the guy is, you know, cool enough, hot enough, yeah. What about it? Sleeping with Craigslist people, it's true. I slept with Craigslist people. I did. My worst scenario was just paying off student loans. I know I've had it easy, but also had to take the right steps to keep it that way.
Good. We've stopped the energy escaping.
Student loans are fucking dangerous, man. They really are. You're taught essentially your entire life.
Who dares awaken the
shit.
spirit of the warrior?
Big sword.
Beware.
You're taught your whole life though that. Uh-oh. Ow. That you're supposed to, you know, go into school. You're supposed to go into college and shit. And then you're taught literally nothing about debt management. You're taught nothing about interest rates. And it's some of the only fucking, like, loans and everything that don't even get forgiven if you file bankruptcy. I mean, it is such a predatory system. It is wild how that system is, like, so popular. No heals. Oh, what a stutter. You are ass. I mean, clearly not. I'm doing pretty good. Only 8 deaths so far in the game. I fought like 3 major bosses. It's actually pretty good. I'm kind of owning. First tried that boss. Nobody would pay for me on Craigslist. Not special enough. No. I did it for free to have someone, like, to have somewhere to sleep. That was the thing. Is people weren't paying me or anything like that. And I wasn't paying them. It was literally like I would hit up people on Craigslist to spend a night on their couch or something like that. Because I would pull like the sympathy card. Gay for pay? No, the gayest I ever got was a guy insisted I sleep in his bed with him. That is the gayest it ever got. Now, we never did anything. He didn't even cop a feel or anything. But we both slept in the same bed. I was literally like, I can sleep on the couch. I will sleep on the floor. And he was very insistent. No. You're gonna sleep in my bed. But listen, man, when you're fucking homeless, that's $70, $80 you don't have to spend on a motel. He was, you know, it was a cuddle buddy, yeah, but we didn't even spoon or anything. We were back to back. But he was definitely basking in my warmth, for sure. I did not sleep much that night, I'll be honest, but got me out from the elements. So you do what you gotta do when you're at a low point, man. Oh, you misunderstood when Kenzie said it? Yeah, no. No, I never did any prostitution. I did not stoop that low. Did no prostitution, but I did sleep in some people's homes that were interesting scenarios. Gayest I gone was a friend and I slept in the same bed, being a king size bed, and he was just like, "Hey, want to jerk off?" Yeah, I haven't experienced that, but I've definitely like watched pornography with dudes and you know we're all like popping at least semi chubs before, and that could be pretty gay. I think probably the gayest, not just straight out gay thing that I did. I mean, the gayest thing I've done is have sex with a man. But, you know, other than that, like the gayest thing I've done with straight people is, I have, like, my friend showed me his sex tape. He's like, dude, I was with this hot chick. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, yeah, dude, you want to see? I was like, yeah. I thought he was going to, like, show me a picture of her. And he just straight up showed me her on his Johnson. And I was just like, bro, that was what? I don't want to know what your Johnson looks like, man. I was not ready. He's like, what do you mean, bro? Thought you wanted to see her. I'm like, I thought you were gonna show me a picture or something, dude. That was yeah, that was probably the gayest thing I've done that was with a straight dude. I'm bored, want to beat it together. Real friends see each other naked. I think that's a chick thing. That's a chick thing. That's not a dude thing. I mean, maybe like in the locker room. In the locker room is one thing, but like, I don't know. I don't really want to see my friends' dicks. I don't want to see their cock and balls, personally. I like not knowing that. Like, I don't want to see that. Seen all my friends' dicks? It's not gay? A netherworld rift. Khazan can activate a netherworld rift through his pack with Blade Phantom. Activating the rift summons spirits that made their attack or assist him. Activating the golden netherworld rift summons a spirit of advocacy to fight alongside Khazan in battle. A lacrima of circulation is required to summon the spirit. So this is just summons, I guess. Once the spirit of advocacy is summoned, the standing alone achievement cannot be completed in that run. Oh, you get an achievement for no summons. I'm getting that achievement. Activating the Crimson Netherworld Rift summons a Revenant of Adversity to attack Khazan. Defeating the Revenant of Adversity will yield a Lacrima of Circulation. Okay. So, the one on the left, don't use. One on the right, use. Got it. Seeing all of your friends' dicks, I mean, unless you only got like one or two friends, that's a little gay. It's a little gay. I got a lot of friends. I don't want to see like a dozen dicks.
But some might give help if you have something to offer.
I'm good. I don't even know how that would like transpire in a modern world. Because, like, even when I was a kid, they were trying to phase out the locker rooms. Like, the locker rooms is where you'd see each other's dick, you know? But they've definitely phased that out because I guess I don't know why exactly. Kids are uncomfortable with it or something. Yeah, it's 2025, Andy. Like, it's okay to be gay, bro. It's fine. I'm not judging you. I've seen one of my friends' dick. All my friends have seen my dick, and that feels inequitable now that I think about it. Yeah, in my school, they were really trying to phase out the locker rooms. Not the locker rooms, but like getting naked. Like they started to have rules about it. About like, no, you cannot get naked. Like we better not see a cock or a ball out here. I was like, okay. But the sports guys would still, you know, the sports guys would still shower, I think. But for me, I don't know. I don't want to see my homies' dicks. Just don't want to see it. Theater, we had to do rapid costume changes. You're changing your underwear? What costume is requiring you to change your fucking underwear? I think that is a push from some teacher or something that wanted to see some naked kids. Like, huh? I think that's that theater teacher is just wanting to see some peckers. Not gonna lie.
What is that powerful energy?
I could put on fucking 10 dozen costumes without exposing my cock. Pretty easily.
That energy I can sense.
The teacher never went back there? Yeah, I suppose he probably had the cameras set up to do the work for him, right? Wildest shit happened in there. Saw a girl eat bologna off the floor. Was it within 5 seconds? Because if so, valid. All right, I think this is a big boss. They had a summon thing outside. Yeah, my cock doesn't come out unless it must come out. Unless I'm gonna bang you, or I'm in Japan. Why is this guy kind of hot? You see how they had him stance up like he's fucking Dio or something? That's crazy.
Why do you look at me like that? Are you here to avenge Hismar?
Just called a lizard hot? Yeah. And? Is there a point you're trying to make? Uh-oh. I've made a fumble. Ow. You're not going to shame me, brother. That hurt. He's doing too much flippy dippies. Ow. A little double. Ooh. Oh, damn. Uh-oh. Hard for me to get an opening here. Oh, he's still going. Ow. Okay, the double. Oh, okay. Shouldn't have went for 2. Oh, that's a new one. The little boys couldn't do that. Daddy lizard can though. That was a lot of damage. the double. Oh, I knew it was the double. I just missed the timing. My stomach's going crazy. I guess I'm hungry. Oh, I thought that was the double. Gonna throw? Gonna cry? Oh, I knew it was the double again. Where's my parry video game? I win this. I'm actually known to win this. Okay, he's doing crazy horse shit. He is doing crazy horse shit. Oh yeah, he's going wacky mode. Oh! Okay, can't block that one. Alright. Now.
You should have given us control from the start.
I don't need to shame you. Shaming is what a weak person feels. It's not an action. I think shaming is an action. I mean, you could Google it. I'm sure there's a... Shaming is listed as a verb. But you're right about weak people feel shame. You're right. What? Ah! The double! Okay, I've got it. I've learned. I haven't learned. I lied. Something about his attacks that are just like, just a little bit off for my timings. Oh! Oh! Double. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. That one's a little faster than I always think. What? Is that unblockable? Okay, I've got it. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, optimal combo. Phase 2. Easy. Oh fuck, that's right. I can't parry that. Okay. I'll remember it next time, maybe. Oh! He's going wacky mode. Oh! Oh! Uh-oh. He's dancing up. He's hitting a pose. Okay, double. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so he stances up, has a 5-hitter. That's all my stamina. Uh-oh. That's still a 3. Ooh, just hit him with the tip. Just a little tipper. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Is that the stance up? No, that's not the stance up. Uh-oh. Okay, that combo keeps going. Okay, he added an extra hit on that one. That one's still a 1. Okay, it has one more hit. Oh, that's faster than I thought it was. Okay, he stanced up. That's gonna be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that one is faster than I thought. Oh! We'll see. He's still coming. Unfortunate. I've got him this next time. Guaranteed. Absolutely guaranteed, or your money back. Double-digit deaths, though. I've got it this time. I've learned. Late day one of graduation, you just start following everyone. Oh, I remember that story. Oh, dude, women read so much smut, it's insane. Like, women will be like, men are so perverted. And they will just be reading straight up the hardest, nastiest pornography you've ever seen in your life. It's crazy. God damn it. Uh-oh. Call me old-fashioned, man, but I feel like it's more degenerate. I used too much stamina. Rookie mistake. I feel like it's more degenerate, though, to fucking read it than to just, like, watch two people banging and being like, okay. Yeah. Alright. We win these. 3 heals. Hit it with a big old ball. Okay, stancing up. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. One more attack, right? Oh no, that was it. Oh, I parried it when it was behind me. I am him. Thank you for noticing. Oh! Okay, you got me with that one. Bonk. Bonk. Has one more hit, don't forget. Comes out faster than you thought. Yep. Pattern recognition, baby. This is how my ancestors adapted. 2, 3, 4. One more. 5. Perfect distance. Oh my god, just textbook. Absolutely textbook. He's gonna fly. He's flying. Oh, I thought it was a stab. He's going wacky mode. Probably gonna throw. He's at range. Nope. He's dead now. Sayonara, stinky boy. Actually, he's still alive. Pretty optimal punish. Poe's mad. He just threw with that. What a fucking moron. What an absolute moron. Oh! I thought he was gonna dash back. Easy. Actually so easy. Uh-oh. This is a 2-phaser, isn't it? Technically 3. Oh, yeah. He's powering up. Yep. Yep, he's hitting the power up. Yep. Yeah, this is not a boss getting beaten vibe. Mods, why are we letting Benjamin spoil things in the chat? Why are we allowing that to happen? This is the second person now that has been in chat that spoiled things for this game. Why? And they weren't banned either? What are we doing? Mods asleep at the wheel, as per usual. Only here to talk about soda cans. God damn. This is a very dramatic transformation. I guess he's left-handed, you could say. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh, you son of a bitch. Oh, I can't stagger him anymore. Valid. Oh. Okay. A little 1-2. Big slam. Doesn't look like anything to follow up. Probably get a good punish off that. A faster slam. That doesn't look good. Throwing a rock, maybe? Yeah. Okay. Oh. It's a horizontal one. 2-hit. Did an easy punish. He's going wacky. I don't like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Into a big old dash. Okay. Oh, that is a crazy combo. Okay. Uh-oh. Fat fingered. Oh. He actually doesn't do that much damage. Okay, that was a 1-2, if I remember right. Or was that 3? Okay, that's a 3. Oh! I can't believe I missed that. Okay, that's gonna be a slam, right? No? This is winnable. He's going wacky. Tossing a little rock at me. Big old punish. Oh, I got greedy. Can I get a full light combo punish? Ooh, it's gonna be tight. Nice. Got the full light combo punish. Optimal. Pose mad. Spinning to win. Alright. Okay. He's going kooky mode. I have no stamina. That's way more delayed than it looks. Ooh! Ooh! Okay. Alright, it's way more delayed than it looks, but it's pretty easy. Oh, that's not, though. Got it. This is a sick-ass fucking phase. Oh, he's still going. 2 slams on that. If I don't get him this time, I definitely have him next time. Uh-oh. Bit of a risque move there. 1, 2, 3, and then he's gonna lunge 4. Yeah. Welcome to pattern recognition, pussy. Okay, so we can do this outside of that phase. Ooh. He's gonna do horizontal. Be ready to parry. One, 2. I remember that. Pose mad. Fuck, that actually hit me. God damn it. Very close. Very, very close. I've got him next time. I was not expecting the technically 4-phase fight. The lizard got sexier. He kind of did, I'm not gonna lie. Ban that cuck. Want to find out some of my classes into the Omegaverse. Huh? Zach is already down to ride him. No need to hear me out. True. Ban that cuck embroidery. That's the new merch. We'll have the Momo brusher, and then we'll have ban that cuck. Yeah, this phase is pretty easy. It's a 2. Because I can just stagger like that. Damn. Surprised that actually hit me. Gonna throw. Double parry on the throw. Built different. Double. Yeah. Greedy. Greedy of me. I can't finish the light, but I can get 2. I should have done light heavy there for more optimal punish, but it's fine. Do it. Just do it. That sucks. I didn't hit the parry. I'm gonna have no stamina now. We're fine. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Bro just stood there for a second. He's like, damn, he's kind of rocking my shit. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect range. Okay, that attack is more delayed. It's more delayed, Zach. You just said it's more delayed. I don't think you understand the rate at which I adapt, my friend. Wait. He gets the 3 hit in this phase? I thought it was the next phase. You might be able to transform. I don't need such grand designs. God damn it, that's right. It's a 3 hit. That sucks. I didn't hit the parry. This is gonna hurt. Yep. Oh yeah. Big old punish. Stance up. 5 hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect distancing on the punish. Bonk. 1, 2, 3. And get the punish. Nice. Get the stamina back. I'll even dash forward like a little fucking psycho. JK. As a prank. Ah, barely missed that parry. Oh. Uh-oh. We're fine. Kind of happy he doesn't do that move more often. It's not easy to parry that.
No. The power of his mind.
The whole fight restarts. No checkpoints. Oh, I was reading chat! I didn't realize that it skips the cutscene. Well, that's unfortunate. It's fine. I just gave him a handicap he so desperately needs. Ow. Maybe I should not have given them that handicap. I forgot. This game has quality of life. It doesn't replay the cutscene every time. Slam down. Perfect. 1, 2. Oh, fuck. I thought I could get 2. All right. Lock in. 3. Oh. Also, I keep forgetting on a parry. 1, 2, 3. He's going to dash forward 4. Big punish. Pose man. 1, 2, and then he's gonna do big boy attack, right? Oh, he didn't. Why didn't he do big boy attack? Rock. I keep forgetting I can do that as well. Armor breaker. That move is actually really good, and I need to be doing it more. Get one more light in, maybe? A little greedy, but we'll take it. We need everything we can get at this point. He's gonna go dark mode. Yeah. All right, I need to remember this is more delayed than it seems. So we'll jump, and then it's more delayed. Still too early, Zach. Still too early, Zach. It's so delayed. Still too early. Slam. There we go. Till you can see the whites of his eyes, boy. Pose bad. Remember, this is like a 3 slam, right? Or is it just 2? Guess it's only 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck, I did the wrong button. It's right bumper and Y. I tried to use my skill because I keep forgetting I have it. I'm gonna do it here. That actually does pretty good damage. Maybe I need to do that more. Potentially risky. I need to do that attack more. What is it? Right bumper Y? There we go. That's a good chunk of change, brother. He does it again. Even with the handicap, I'm gonna beat your ass, pussy. Okay, very delayed. Fuck. Fuck. GG. Pussy. Not too bad. Not too bad. Phase 3. That was a fun fight. I really liked the dark mode thing. That was cool. Prince of Persia used to be so fire.
Had threatened the Empire. The power of Hismar, the Berserker dragon.
I liked Warrior Within, I think it was called. The one that everybody hated. I like that one because it was bloody. It was like the only rated M one.
And the great mage Ozma.
But people really didn't like it, I think.
Friend and comrade. We were loyal servants of the Emperor, but that loyalty
It's probably not even called Warrior Within.
was betrayed. The Emperor, the nobles who falsely accused me, especially Pavel, they will all pay one day.
Yeah.
Mage Ozma, a traitor too. Yes. And did you hear what they did to him? Blinded and then executed, just like a traitor deserves.
Ozma, my friend.
Close to Sekiro vibes with the parry system. I mean, technically I'm not parrying. Those are just perfect blocks. They have parries in the game.
Everything.
But I'm not good enough to do them. They're really fucking hard to do.
Everything. This place.
I can't get it down.
If there is a hell, then this is surely it. Emperor Palmyria.
But also you can dodge. You can play it like Dark Souls if you want.
You will both.
It's actually probably better to play it like that, to be honest with you. It's probably not only easier, but it's probably just actually like more meta. So the system has dodges. Well, I'll show you if I can. It has dodges. Okay, I can't dodge apparently. But it has a dodge that has a lot of iframes. It has a perfect dodge. I think they call it a brink dodge. And if you do that, if you dodge like right when you're getting hit, you actually get a damage boost. So I think that that's probably the meta thing to do because it gives you a damage boost. They have a block, which just uses your stamina. They have a perfect block, which they call guard brink, which is what you see me do. And that does a little bit of stamina damage to them. But I also have like some skills because there's a whole skill tree. So I actually have some skills that make it so when I think it's over here. Yeah, so I deal damage to them when I do the brink guard, like the perfect guard. So that's why I do the guard a lot. But then they also have a parry. But like I said, I'm not good enough to do this, but they do have a full-on dedicated parry right here. I can't hit this for the life of me. I've practiced it over and over and over against like normal enemies. I can't do it. It's really, really hard to do. Because it's like Dark Souls parries where you have to time it before the person attacks and your weapon has to hit their weapon. So it has like a very tight, weird offset timing that I just can't do. Hi, Vice. Congrats on the membership, dude. I think you were gifted one. Wear the Yankee fitted no brim. I have no idea what you're talking about, my guy. I'm a 28-year-old man. I do not understand your TikTok humor. This is Monster Rehab. This is the lemonade tea one. Hell yeah, gambling. Hopefully I can entertain you at least a little bit while you take care of that. But yeah, the way I play, I really like parries. Wait, shorten the activation time. Wait. Could I make it? Can I make it easier? Well, now I have to try it. Maybe I can hit the parries now. But the way that I always play these games, like, we're going to play Lies of P soon. Because the DLC comes out, I think in June or July, the DLC comes out. So I need to do a playthrough of Lies of P because I played it on Game Pass. I have to restart the game on Steam. But, yeah, we're going to do a playthrough of Lies of P. And something you'll notice when you watch me play Lies of P is if the game gives me an option to, like, parry, I'm going to parry. I think it's way more fun than, like, just dodging. I think dodging is so fucking boring, bro. Honestly, I think it's so fucking boring. I don't know how people like to dodge. Like, it's easier, don't get me wrong. It's way easier, but I just think it's so boring. Counter-Strike. Guard against an enemy attack and push them back. Using the skill just before hit triggers a brink guard and delivers a potent blow, then gradually restores the spirit consumed by the skill. Charge the skill to consume one additional spirit charge and increase its damage. The skill can be used while taking damage, but its damage will be reduced. That looks neat. Yeah, I really like parry shit. I think it's just way more fun. Defensive stance to enhance defensive abilities. Briefly assume a defensive stance and then attack nearby enemies with a ferocious roar. This is the first Berserker Khazan. Are childish enough to gravitate towards the rainbow-colored microbrew beer cans. I don't know. I'm not a big beer enjoyer. Decrease the charging time of attacks that follow a charged attack.
Indomitable.
Attack by unleashing the explosive power of the Blade Phantom. After using Phantom Knight's Veil, briefly gain an effect that allows you to radiate the Blade Phantom's energy and damages nearby enemies when charging a skill. When successfully charging and landing this skill, the Phantom executes a follow-up attack. If the charge is cancelled by incoming damage, the Phantom attempts a counter-strike. What the fuck? This sounds sick. Charge the skill to consume one additional spirit charge and increase its damage. I have a stand. This gives me a stand. Yeah, that's sick. What is level 3? What does level 3 give me? I can level up 3 times. Claim your channel points to make Susie take a shot. Yeah, we don't do that. We do not do that. I see grown-ass people in the 30s buying these raspberry bubblegum vapes just as much as the teenagers enjoy them. Yeah, I have a lot of friends that like do Zins and stuff. It's just like, they're like, bro, it tastes like fucking spearmint. I'm like, dude, we're almost 30 years old. Either smoke a cigarette or... Listen, all I'm saying is, if you're going to have a shitty, gross habit, You may as well look cool, man. That's all I'm saying. Smoke a fucking cigarette with a glass of whiskey like a real man. You know? Oh, God. What a take to have. These are 130, but what does it look like? Looks kind of cool. Frontal damage. I wonder if all the swords have the same scaling. They all seem to have the same scaling. Smoke a cigarette or be a cigarette, if you get me. True. True. What game is that? This is the first Berserker, Khazan.
The frozen mountain up, brother. The fallen lord.
Do I have... No.
The Yashin Wolf.
Max stamina 100 is big. Okay. Not a furry. Not a furry, chat. God damn it. Just because I said the lizard was hot, and just because I usually play druid in games, and just because I have a furry head helmet, it's just the best stats, guys. Okay, relax. It's the best stats. I need the set bonus. Not a furry. Okay? Jesus Christ. Welcome back, animal. Cigars are grim. I tried a cigar once, never smoked anything before. I finished that shit in one go and got nicotine poisoning. Was throwing up for hours. Ooh. Hi, Mr. Panda. Yeah, you know, I can proudly say I've never had any sort of nicotine or tobacco, and I plan to keep it that way until I'm old, and then I'm just going to probably die in a blaze of glory trying all sorts of crazy drugs and shit. When I'm old, that's when I'll be like, okay, it's about time. Like, if I actually make it to 70, God forbid, that's when I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna try out this cigarette shit. I'm gonna try out this crack.
That annoying scholar Defrona was right. That device isn't the reason for what's happening in the netherworld. We still need to find the cause of the disruption.
My persona into battle? What the fuck? At least I'm not Josh in our Baldur's Gate run, and he's trying to fuck the bear, dude.
Get ready, mortal. We have finished here.
I just think it's cool when I play Diablo or something, and I turn into a giant bear and slam the ground and just cause a bunch of dudes to fucking explode. I think that's cool. You know? I just think druid, the archetype of druid is cool to me. Josh is valid is crazy. What's up with behind you? It's just engagement bait, man. Just gets people to click on the stream, comment on the stream. That's all. There's no secret lore or anything like that.
You see this? The restored energy here has opened up the realm of the living inside the crevice. We should explore it.
I'd love to explore your crevice, brother. You know what I'm saying, dude? Look at that drip. Look at that drip. You can't blame me. Look how drippy he is. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. They designed him too cool.
You've opened a way to the realm of the living.
Hello.
Charon commands me to help the Phantom. I suppose that means I have to help you too.
I'm sorry. Just looking in your eyes and zoned out, thinking about a life we could share together. Nice house on the prairie, maybe a couple sheep. You writing some novels from home, attending to the children. Now, I could do it too, if you'd like. That'd be fine. As long as your books sell. Wow. Goddamn. This bitch is heavenly. She's floating.
The realm of the living is now connected to the Embar's temple. It seems there's someone here who wants to meet you.
Only person I want to meet is you, baby.
By the authority given to me by Lord Charon, I have brought them into this realm of the living. I suppose that means I can also help others come here.
Can you help me come? Sorry.
Do you know about the Redstones, the Codex,
No.
the Lacrima of Circulation?
No, literally nothing.
No? Of course not.
Wait, what the hell does that mean?
Well, come find me again if you wish to know more. Souls meant for the netherworld are disappearing. What's going on in Embers is just a small part of a bigger problem. We need to find out what's causing it and stop it.
Yeah, Kenzie really got pranked.
Have you seen any redstones on your travels? Those are soul stones. They hold ghosts from the netherworld. Sometimes these ghosts end up in the mortal world. There, when their essence wanes, they turn into these soul stones.
I wish I could enjoy drugs like other people, man. Anytime I've experienced anything, it is just like not pleasant because it just always cranks my autism up to like 11. I don't know about shrooms, but I have a feeling it would be the exact same thing.
If you come across any, break them to set the ghosts free. For every ghost you release, I'll give you some of their power in return.
Oh, well, I've been doing that.
Now that you're part of the netherworld, you can access my codex. It
Is this
tracks
Shadowheart?
every enemy you've defeated. It responds to netherworld energy and remembers every battle you fought. You can revisit these battles in a special space within this book.
Yeah, we'd just like both strains, just 100% different sides of the spectrum, I suppose. Like I could kind of understand the one that was like making me happy and stuff, but I felt retarded when I was on that one.
And in that space, you will be able to hone your skills.
Like I guess I could kind of understand that.
In your journey.
Especially if you're already retarded, then I think that that's probably like goated, right? Because like you don't have to sacrifice your intelligence at all and you just get to have fun. For me, I have sort of like an existential crisis the moment that my intelligence starts leaving me. It is like one of my biggest fears because it is one of my strongest assets. My strongest asset, I would say. And I started to feel that with whatever strain that was. I don't know the difference between the two. There's one that was like an upper and one was a downer. The downer one had me like that, where I just started to feel retarded. And I was like smiling uncontrollably, laughing uncontrollably, but I like was in my head like, I don't like this. Like I don't want to even be smiling right now. I don't want to be laughing right now. But I couldn't stop. And I really don't like that. I don't like it when you take away my like autonomy. You know? Not a fan. And then yeah, the other strain was literally just the polar opposite of it heightened my autism like to the nth degree. I was in my kitchen like without shoes on, just barefoot, and it was like I could feel, and I was hyper focused, and I could feel every single dirt particulate on my bare feet as I was walking around. And then like I had some chocolate because everyone was like, try some food, and like my brain was separating every single flavor profile and like ingredient in my mind. It was not an enjoyable experience. I was like I managed to like subdue my autism pretty well most of the time, but it was just like nth degree of just like, oh no, I'm turning turbo retarded. Like I did not like it, man. It was not good.
Mortal, thanks to the work you did in Embers, you are now able to summon the spirit of advocacy. To do this,
Hi,
you need
Mawson.
a lacrima of circulation. Defeat the revenant of adversity to get one.
No, painkillers though. Now those I understand, dude. When I got my wisdom teeth out, holy shit, those things were amazing. I can totally understand taking those recreationally. That was amazing. I still had like all of my mental faculties, but I just felt good. Like I just felt so good. Like I understand House. You know, he makes sense to me after that. And I had a point where I wasn't really in much pain anymore. I was still in a little discomfort. You know, it was after like 2 weeks of getting my wisdom teeth out. I was still in a little discomfort, but it wasn't that bad. And I ran out of the pain pills, and I was just like, dude, I want more. I literally called my doctor. It was like, it was not good, dude. I called my dentist, and I was like, hey, I think I need some more. There's pain. And like the pain was definitely not that bad. I did not need more. And I think he could tell because he's like, are you sure? You should be mostly healed up now. And I was just like, I had like a sobering moment, like a moment of realization that I was like a fucking addict trying to get another, you know, dose. And I was like, yeah, you're right. You're right. I can deal with it. It'll be fine. And yeah, I didn't get more, but holy hell. It was so peak. It was so good. So I understand that one. Weed, I don't understand. It just doesn't affect me the way that people talk to me like it affects them. Definitively on the spectrum to smoke weed regularly, and you were just like, how? Well, that's the thing about autism, right? Is that it's such a spectrum that you just have so much variability. Because yeah, I mean, I know people that smoke weed that are on the spectrum, and it helps them. That's also the interesting thing about weed, is that it's not, you know, it's not classified as like a depressant or anything because it's so variable in the reactions that people have, as well as just like what's actually in it and how it can affect people. Is so variable. That is not a good look. The guy named Hitler is asking if you support Trump. He is not helping the Republican Party right now. That guy is not doing any favors. That's a bummer. Brother, please. Be normal. Please. You're making all the Republicans look terrible. Please. Just stop. Do I ever play real RPGs like Osers? I don't know what that is. But you can look on the channel and see what I play. I basically play all new releases. Opioids, just because of my experience with codeine, I was out of it for 3 days. Probably just took too much, but it was enough to... Yeah, no. You could definitely take too much, for sure. For sure. Am I seeing the typical virgin Trump supporter? Brother, I haven't been a virgin in well over a decade. Now, who I supported in the election is no one's business but mine. So, it is none of your concern. Like every American, it is between them and their vote. That is their right. Dare lied. Hi, TS. Oh, it's RuneScape? No, I haven't played, RuneScape. It looks criminally boring to me. It does not look fun. Whenever I've looked at people playing RuneScape, it's like, hey guys, I'm chopping a tree for 17 hours to level up my tree chopping skill or something. It looks so fucking boring. I don't know how people do it. That's definitely one of those games that passed me by. I never really understood it. Have I tried Rust? Yeah, I've played a good bit of Rust. Not a big fan, though. That is a game designed for unemployed people. It is not designed for, like, normal humans that work jobs and have lives. You have to, like, really throw away any semblance of a social life and physical fitness and dreams and aspirations. Stalker 2 better? I don't think saying Stalker 2 better than Rust should be too controversial. Yeah, I think most things are better than Rust, for sure.
Bring it to me, and I'll make the spirit of advocacy even stronger.
Not true about not being fit. I don't know. Everyone I know that plays Rust is not fit. That was sarcasm. I know you love Stalker 2. I mean, I gave Stalker 2 a very, positive review after they fixed the shit. Like, my review of Stalker 2 is actually very positive.
Soulstone effects. Tell
I think the game is really good.
What do you desire to gain from the Soulstones?
It's just, held back by dev incompetence. Can you get a band? I mean, maybe if you get like a couple people together. It's possible. One of the games people play that have no time. I'm gonna chop wood in game for 3 weeks to level up when you could do it in real life and make a wage and actually do the thing. That is proclaimed fun. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to go chop wood regardless, but I don't want to do it in a game unless it's, very, very quick. Down for a bit of chill. Oh, are you free now, Josh?
You require more soulstones to unlock more effects.
I'm saying fuck it. That's funny. Stamina increase. Damage increase. Health increase. Oh, this is for your spirit. I don't give a shit about that. That's for summons. Just time the guy out. Just hit the guy with a 24-hour timeout. We went ahead and farmed him already, you know. Hit him, let him comment a couple times, and then hit him with a 24-hour timeout. Yeah, I mean, I could probably chill a little bit. You just wrap up on here. Good talk. Sorry, man. This guy is spamming. I can't really see too many of your guys' comments because he's spammed like dozens of comments, and even though you guys can't see his comments, it still litters my feed. This guy is really like a chronic loser, though. Like, imagine in your limited free time, you go on a streamer's thing and you spam about being hidden. Like, what a fucking loser. What an absolute loser. That is a crazy use of your free time, man. These are the type of dudes that like talk about how they have no girlfriend, they're at a dead-end job they don't enjoy, they're never going to be able to buy a house, right? They're like just constantly talking about how bad their life is. Meanwhile, this is how they spend their time. It's like, brother, are you even trying to live a good life? Is there any attempt being made to like actually do something with your miserable excuse of a life, or are you just kind of content with it being terrible?
I brought my grandson to help you on your journey.
This is first Berserker Khazan.
He has a talent for spotting useful items. Now I am needed back at the mountains, but may the blessings of the three go with you.
I am Dweemuk, grandson of
Bro's got the...
She sent me to find you.
A million braids. I was gonna say he had the Padawan braid,
Brace
but
yourself.
he's collecting them.
Worse than you can imagine. The beacon.
It's going well, Jordan.
Has been lit.
Are we last epoching? Yeah, we can. I'll hop in voice chat in a second here, Josh. We can play some last epoch.
Pavel is likely on his way with his own forces, but
just gonna finish up this. Get to a
Pavel. Yes, he's the lord and protector of Frau.
The next level.
Please, we must hurry. If you need anything, just let me know. I've got stuff that might be useful.
There we go. Oh, this guy actually sells gear. I was wondering what the hell I was supposed to do with all this money I had. The miser's great sword. I lose my set bonus if I take that, though. What is that thing? Used to craft consumables. Oh, there's crafting. I haven't even messed with any of this. Sold an item. Oh yeah, we're owning. Okay. Wait. I think I just sold it to him for money, didn't I? God damn it, I did. I should have sold it for souls. God damn it! What the hell is this? Deluxe edition horse shit. Wait, is this pay to win? It's pay to win. Oh, it's fucking pay to win. Let's go, baby. Pay to win. Pay to win. Oh, this is kind of worse. But the set bonus. Pay to win. Pay to win. Oh, hell yeah. Kind of drippy as hell, not gonna lie. Who doesn't love a little bit of pay to win? What's down here? Oh! That doesn't count. That doesn't count. Shit, it actually counts as a death. God damn it! God damn it! They can't do this to me! It's like 5 of my deaths are to fucking falling. God damn it. It's like Elden Ring all over again, dude. How do I get where I need to go? Ah, there we go. The first act of revenge. Did I get all the things in this other area? 3 out of 3. Okay, yeah, we're good. Yeah, that guy's a fucking loser. But hey, you know, when he comes by, he does help the channel. So I will continue to farm him. He will never be permabanned here. I will continue to farm. He needs to make more accounts. If he makes more accounts, surely it'll work. Only having 6 accounts that you swap between is not enough. Because, you know, he's finding the stream that fast, which means he's subbed on all 6 accounts. So we take that. We absolutely take that. That's 6 free subs, baby. Hell yeah. W. All right, but that is going to have to do it for me right now. Me and Josh are going to play a little Last Epoch off stream. I will maybe be live later tonight. We'll see how things transpire. If not, I might be live before work tomorrow morning. We'll kind of just see how things go. But I appreciate everybody for stopping by and for hanging out. Very nice of all of you. Thank you for all the new subs, all the likes on the stream, all the comments, even if they were just behind you. It all does help in the algorithm. So thank you. Have a good one. Take care. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.